So you got the first one, which is this one here. And this is actually my favorite right here. So you can push this button like a high pressure. Today, I'm gonna bring something that we're gonna upgrade in our kitchen. It's a faucet. We're gonna take a look at it. And we're gonna hire somebody. We're not gonna hire somebody. We're gonna bring somebody to help us set it up because I'm not a plumber. I'm not a professional. I'm just gonna see if I can set this up because we've been having issues with our old one. So let's go ahead and set this up. So let's see what you get when you get something like this first. All right. First of all, they give you the instructions. All right. If you're not familiar with this, this is actually a faucet that has a little weight. So the actual nose gets retracted after it you're not using it or something. So we're gonna take a look at it. All right, to change the heads itself, and everything's included in here that you're gonna require. Prior to this, you gotta make sure you have the right connections. All right, this is very important, and they give you the actual weight involved. All right, now this water faucet it's very simple, up and down, just pretty much forward and back, and there's different tones that you can do, but very simple to install, not that very difficult. If you're familiar with any kind of plumbing, go ahead and do it. But if you're not, I would suggest maybe get some assistance on this because it's not something you can do by yourself. This is the actual plate, and if you guys notice, there is a cover. We're gonna remove it. See, basic cover. This actually covers if you have two different holes. If you could cover the whole thing itself, so not that bad. And of course, the weight itself, right? The weight itself, it's about maybe like a pound. So when this is used for, when this extracts forward, which is this cable here, if you guys notice, when it extracts forward, it needs the weight to actually bring it back to normalcy, which is you're gonna be putting back like that. Pretty much, that's what the weight is for. So very simple. Couple buttons here. And we're going to try them out. All right, let's take a look at the plumbing I have. I currently have one faucet right now, if you guys can see it. But it's outdated, it's broken. It's not very well. It's not working very well at all. So we're going to replace it. We do have the tubing for it. So it's just a matter of replacing a couple of tubes here and there. And if you have the right tools, you can replace it simple. And it shouldn't be a problem. So we'll try to see if we could get this to work properly. So that's the whole thing. Take out the old one, clean the old one. Is it easy? All right, if you guys can see it, it's right here. We're gonna turn it on right now. Crank it up. All right, so we're gonna put a little cup in here to see the flow. So you got the first one, which is this one here, and this is actually my favorite right here. So you can push this button like a high pressure, and then you can move this either way, either or. Wash your dishes, either way. Depending on your weight, you gotta make sure you clip it right, if you guys can see that. And there you go. Comes in the short. You could lock it. You could turn it on, off. I'm gonna dry it off right now, but you could turn it off and on. Very simple. Easy to pressurize this. You gotta have a good pressure, of course, you know, in order to make this accomplished. But very simple. Push of a button. Pressurized one, easy to use, easy to set up.